Watch until the very end of this word, because I'm going to say things that will change the way you feel. There is a reason for every second. There is beauty in every moment. Child, don't leave too soon, or you'll miss the sound you were born to hear. My dear child, please quiet down the noise around you and the many things that are going through your mind. This isn't a funny time. It's not temporary, random, or made up. It's heaven. It is done on purpose. Right now it's taking place. I am here with you right now, reading these words while your chest rises and falls with each breath. I am not just watching or thinking of you from afar. I'm in the same room where your pain has been heard in the silence and where you have whispered your prayers between tears. As I stand next to you, I carry all of my pride with me, but I also feel like a father whose love can't be measured. This isn't beautiful language. This isn't a thought that was made to make you feel better. This is what it really is, the truth. It's also more real than the chair below you or the wall around you. The air that's filling your lungs right now is farther away than me. Everything about you is surrounded by me, so I can touch every part of you. You may have thought that I'm just watching you or listening from afar, but what I'm telling you is true and can't be changed. I'm standing right next to you in this room, in front of you, next to you, and behind you. I'm taking up all the empty space. I am not just here to watch what's been pushing against you for too long. I'm here to step in and change it. I can't get in because the door isn't locked. There isn't enough darkness to hide you from me. I'm now taking in the same air that you are. Not just to make you feel better, but also to move the weight you've been carrying around so it doesn't hurt as much. I'm leaning close enough to you right now, as you read these words, that if you can calm your rushing mind, you will feel the warmth of my closeness all around you. I didn't come because you called me right away. I'm here because I heard your heart calling me, even though you never said a word. I couldn't stay away, and am now in the same room as you. Not now that I see how tired you are. I don't think so when I see how hard you've been trying not to cry in public. Not when I see how you've been facing battles with a smile on your face, even though your soul is worn out. I need to tell you quickly, my child. I already know the truth behind every mask, so you don't have to act silly around me. There is no way I can stay on the edges of your life when you need me in the middle. That is why I am moving closer to the center of your pain, your questions, and your fears right now. God, the same one who spoke the world into being, is right here listening to your heartbeats. Right now, there is no space between us. Your mistakes, your past, or your failures can't make a wall between us that is strong enough to push me away. While you wait for something to change, you may feel like you have been sitting still for too long. However, I am here to tell you that the shift has already started as I walk into the room. Nothing stays the same when I come in. The atmosphere changes. Lift weights. The enemy tried to hold you down with chains that you couldn't see. They start to loosen and fall, but you can't feel them yet. There are spiritual fights you've been fighting that are being won right now because I am here. Because being with me is a defense against all the evil that has tried to surround you. Being close is more than just a feeling. It's the big step forward you've been waiting for. And I want you to know this before the enemy tries to change your mind. My child, pay attention. Use your mind instead of your eyes to look around. You'll also feel like you're not alone. You have not been left behind. We haven't forgotten about you. Also, you have not been forgotten. You can be seen clearly, fully known, and right now, fully at my side. I went into the room to stay, not to look around. What's going to happen in your story is about to change in a way you didn't expect. That's why I need you to open your heart right now. I'm not going anywhere because I'm here. I have seen and written down every tear that has fallen because I am right here with you. I have heard every sigh and breath, heavy with sadness, my beloved. This is something I have never missed. Even when you thought no one could possibly understand how heavy things were feeling for you, I was already leaning in and counting each tear as if it were a valuable gem. I didn't just catch a quick glimpse of you. I have watched every look on your face, every tightening of your chest, and every time you turned away so no one could see your eyes getting teary. It seems like you think I missed some of those little things. But I'm telling you now, they weren't small to me. They felt like they were mine. And right then, I got closer to you without you noticing. I haven't just stood there and watched your pain. I have been someone who loves you too much to do nothing while you suffer. I have been with you in this very room. I am not waiting for you to come to me. I am coming to you even though I know you might be too tired to take the first step towards me. In my heart, I need you to understand this right away. We will not waste, forget, or ignore your tears. You can store them somewhere, and one day you'll trade them in for joy you can't even imagine. I could hear your cries louder than any shout, even the ones you wouldn't let out. I'm not like people who walk by when someone is in pain. Then I stay still because my love doesn't leave when the storm is over. I stay until the pain stops. Every night when I couldn't sleep, I stayed up and watched you try to calm down, feeling the pain of having questions but no solutions, feeling like the weight of your duties was too much for your strength to handle. Those moments did not feel far away from me. It was so close that you would have known you were never alone for a second if you could see into the invisible. There were times when your soul begged you to rest, but you forced yourself to stand and keep going. People have heard you give them hope when you were desperately looking for someone to do the same for you. I've seen how you try to hide your pain so that other people don't have to deal with it. However, child, I do not think of your pain as a waste. It's the main reason I'm in this room with you, to bear it with you. You don't need to hide how you feel around me. You don't need to hide the fact that your voice is weak or your hands are shaking. I'm not here to judge you for having a hard time. You can count on me to hold you steady until the battle ends. Each tear you've shed has been a silent prayer. And each person had been answered in ways you still haven't seen. Don't think I was not talking because I didn't care. My silence has sometimes been the comforting blanket that kept you from losing it when the storm was at its worst. I've been talking to you in ways you didn't know about during times of sudden ease, through that one song you heard at the right time, and the sudden peace that you couldn't explain. You didn't just happen to come across this message, did you? You've been called in. An invisible cord of grace pulled you in. I've been wrapping it around your heart slowly, gently, and lovingly until you couldn't help but feel the pull. I was a beloved tug. I've put together this exact breath. Right now, in this quiet room, with this screen in front of you, I just have to say something that all your noise, all your efforts, and all your struggles can't drown out anymore. I can see you, you know. I know you might have felt like people weren't paying attention, like opportunities passed you by, or blessings seemed out of reach. But let me tell you, you have never been forgotten by me, not even for a moment. I've carved your name into the fabric of forever. It stays vibrant. It definitely doesn't get lost in the divine memory. You definitely stand out in the mix of what I've made. You're the center of my attention. You're the focus of my plan. This moment isn't just a fleeting comfort. This just goes to show that I still write your name in spots that no one else can reach. This is a little note from the universe reminding you that you matter more than you might have thought recently. I didn't let you experience the heaviness of loneliness as a way to get back at you. I let it happen so you could finally tell the fake from the real. This is what you're feeling right now. This sacred pause, this special warmth is bubbling up inside you. This is probably the most genuine thing you've come across in a while. This is the voice of someone who's always been here. Just so you know, my child, I didn't leave you hanging in that tough moment. I strolled through those hallways with you. I held your hand when it started to feel numb. I helped you find your balance when your knees gave way under the weight of all those unanswered questions. I was present in every reason, in every duration, in every breath that never found the words. Your enemy might be trying to make you think that just because you're invisible, you don't matter. But I think your hiddenness was on purpose. I was looking out for you while I got you ready. I kept you safe while I took the time to heal you. I wasn't quiet because I forgot about you. I was just getting everything ready for the foundation of your purpose. I just couldn't let anyone see what I was still working on behind the scenes. But now the curtain is lifting. Looks like the silence is finally breaking into some sound. And now what was hidden is impossible to ignore. Hey, just wanted to remind you that you're definitely not alone in this. I'm showing it through my presence, my strength, and a moment that's just filled with who I am. This will be the foundation for your next chapter. You're not done waiting just yet. This is the start of something new, my dear. Things around you are definitely buzzing with energy. It's really saturated, filled with glory. Take in the smell of success, heavy with the significance of what has been foretold for you. Your natural senses might still be playing catch-up, but your spirit is already in the know. It picks up on the beat of my steps, the subtle spark of the divine at work. That feeling you get in the quiet moments. It's that strange feeling in your chest that pops up even when everything around you feels just fine. That wasn't really anxiety. It felt like a new beginning. I walked into the room, and with me, there was this exciting vibe of change in the air. I really dive in when it comes to love. And for you, my dear, I came in with a storm, hiding my softness beneath it. Every part of you is responding, even if your mind can't quite put a name to it. That heat you feel in your eyes and the pressure in your chest, they're not just coincidences. Your soul is really echoing the presence it was meant to long for. I'm changing the vibe, not through loudness, but by bringing some serious presence, not with a shout, but with a peaceful quiet. When I move, it might not always be loud, but it's definitely never small. The weight of my glory rests gently, like heavy dew on parched earth. It settles into those spots where you felt empty and out of breath. This isn't just a figment of our imagination. This is an incarnation. It's all about becoming present, not just out there in the world, but right here in your own space, in your very room. Your situation is getting warmer. It's not about everything being just right. It's about the fact that I made the effort to be there. You've been wondering, when is something going to change? So, here's what I think. Right now, not next year. Not when you're tougher. It's not about having less faith, it's about having more of it. The change starts not when everything around you clicks, but when your spirit starts to feel me, and kid, it totally has. There's a buzz in your inner world, and it feels like something amazing is about to happen because heaven has come down, and it's definitely bringing something special with it. It's totally normal if things start to feel a bit different. The change doesn't feel comforting at first. It adds a nice contrast. What used to feel comfortable might now feel a bit stifling. What once brought joy might now feel a bit worn out. That's actually not an indication that anything's off. Looks like you've really changed. You can't put new wine in an old wineskin. I'm helping you grow by loosening up what's been a bit too constricted for a while now. Yep, the ground under you is shifting. Absolutely, the air around you is charged. Absolutely, that ache in your spirit is genuine, but it's not chaos at all. It's all about consecration. I'm not here to mess up your world or anything like that. I'm shaking things up to guide you into something more profound, something designed just for you, something rich with the details of your destiny. I'm not here to play with your feelings. I'm here to work on what you've called me to break up the tough spots and create space for the seeds I've sown to grow and flourish. Hope has to rise. That's the climate of my presence. It's the climate you're breathing in right now. This isn't a metaphor. This is all about manifestation. I'm here to shake things up a bit and help you find that heavenly sound inside you. Feel it. Listen up. Go ahead and get it. The change is happening, and it's all about you. So, You've named it anxiety. You've named it panic. You've attempted to quiet it down with distractions, drown it out with noise, and smother it with logic. But child, that tightness wasn't anything to worry about. It was like a gentle nudge, a sacred moment, a beautiful interruption. You weren't out of control. You were getting into sync. That tight feeling in your chest wasn't the world closing in on you. Your spirit was expanding, stretching, and breaking open as you experienced the weight of awakening. You weren't getting crushed. Someone was calling for you. So you know, when I'm around, your body just reacts. Your breath stutters, your thoughts scatter, your heart starts racing because it feels something more profound than just thinking. That's not chaos. That's a connection. It's like heaven is crashing into humanity. It's like eternity gently nudging your mind that's caught up in time. It's me. It's always been me, you know? That feeling, the heaviness, the unexpected wave of emotions you can't quite put into words. Those didn't really seem like symptoms of a disorder. There were signs that a sense of harmony was coming back to those parts of you that have been longing for me. You're always searching for that sense of peace to bring you some stillness. But peace isn't always just about being passive. Sometimes peace nudges you awake and challenges the quiet slumber of your spirit. I'm not here to make you feel numb. I'm here to spark something in you, to stir up that part of you that might have stopped feeling, hoping, or believing that I would actually be here like this. So, I took what you referred to as anxiety and used it like an alarm clock, not to bother you, but to soften you up a bit. The heaviness wasn't a form of punishment. It was all about getting ready. What used to feel like a heavy burden is now a beautiful honor that you carry with pride. You probably didn't see this coming. You really didn't overdo it. You made it through. And now it's changing you. I didn't just let you experience me. I let you hold on to the proof that I was here. You'll carry that evidence with you. You'll start to see things more clearly. When you step into it, you'll see that the weight you feel isn't really a burden at all. It's the weight of glory. It's all about taking my light with you wherever I send you. As you embrace this courage, you'll find doors opening that would have stayed shut if you'd held back. Your obedience will really pay off, and you'll notice how it makes a difference in people's lives that goes beyond just this moment. Hey child, you're all set. It's not just about feeling ready on your own. It's because I've helped you get there. The courage I'm sharing with you now is here to stay, even when tough times roll in. It's going to get stronger as you face challenges and show your faith with every step you take. Go ahead and take a step forward. It's finally time to step into what I've been getting you ready for all this while.